Planet Zoo has been rated E10 Plus by the MSRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all persons ages 10 and over. This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Xenonland is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the Prairie Haven Zoo Project. Now, this is going to be a little short episode. It's not really, I'm not going to build anything. I wanted to talk about the zoo itself. Today, as I record this, it's April 12th, 2022. At just about 5 o'clock in the afternoon local. And local for me, by the way, is Melbourne, Florida. I live on the Atlantic coast of Florida. Only about 10 minutes from the beach, in fact. And I was, I'm not really sure how to describe this, but I've been thinking about the zoo. Now, as most people know, especially as most Planet Zoo players know, today they released the Wetlands Pack. Now, to be brutally honest, and I'm gonna be brutally honest here, let's see. I want to show you. Asian small clawed otter. What else we got today? We got, let's see. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. We got the Nile Lechway. We got the red-crowned crane. What else? We got the capybara. I missed the capybara. Here's the wild water buffalo. Capybara's up here. And there's the capybara. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Were there any that I missed? Did I miss any? I probably missed one. I can't remember exactly what the... I know it was like 8 animals, but I'm probably completely and totally missing most of them. Anyway, I want to show you something. Blammo. This is why I am not trying to add the brand new animals to my zoo. Oh yeah, the platypus. The platypus. I knew I forgot one. But still, I bet you if... Yeah, bet you if I check for platypi. Here we go, platypus. Confirm. Oh my lord, there's actually some platypi. I'm going to grab one before it disappears. My point, though, is you notice that there's none of the other animals? Just none of them? Let's try the Danube crested newt, or whatever it was. I think it was the Danube crested newt. This is the new exhibit animal. There are none available. So this is why I'm not adding these animals immediately. Although, hey, I did grab some platypi. How about that? I could always add the platypus to it. But anyway, to get back on track, I'm not going to be adding these animals immediately because everybody right now is trying to get these animals. Everybody is trying to get these animals. So rather than fight and sit there and obsessively go, okay, are they any there yet? No, refresh, refresh. Constantly refreshing the trading market. I'm going to give it a couple of days for the enthusiasm to die down. eventually they'll be just like every other animal in the game, and they'll be available for trading. But right now, because of the, oh my gosh, this is a new thing, fever that everybody feels, it's a completely understandable feeling. Something new and exciting has happened, and everybody wants to try it out. Okay, that's cool. I am with them. I want to try it out too, but I also understand the realities of the situation, which is that because everybody else on the planet who plays Planet Zoo, everybody else on Earth who plays Planet Zoo, right now wants to get those animals for their zoo, so there's virtually no chance of me getting one, except maybe by accident. Like, I go here and I'm like, okay, I know, oh look, still there's still platypuses, platypi, but that's it. That's it. None of the, oh yeah, you see, people are snapping up platypi. None of the lechways, none of the capybaras, none of the other animals, just the platypi. And that's fine. Platypi are great creatures. I love them. I have ideas in my head already for building a platypus habitat, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up as to why I'm not going to immediately jump into putting them in my zoo, as you might expect. Now, granted, you guys, I'm recording this on the 12th when the pack was released. You guys are not going to be seeing this video until like the 20th or the 22nd. I can't, it's going to be like a week and a half before you guys see this video. But, unless I just release it anyway. You know what? I'm going to do that. Forget what I just said about the 20th or 22nd. I'm going to upload this video as soon as I'm finished with it, and so you can see it immediately. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was, I'm looking at the zoo, and I'm thinking it's time for another redesign. Now, I've got almost $2 million and 10,000 conservation credits here. I think I can make this zoo better. I want to add more theming. I want to maybe group the animals together by region or type. I mean, maybe put all the dogs together, or maybe put all the bears together, or all the, things like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with how these habitats came out. I really am, but I think I can make this zoo better. And since I can afford it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a slow redesign. Now, does this mean I'm restarting the zoo from scratch? Not completely. Not completely. I'm not going to be adding, well, that's not true. I will be adding new animals, but at the same time, yes, I'm sliding my chair along the floor. Just had to throw something in my, I like to move around when I'm talking. And right now I'm basically just talking into my microphone while the game plays in front of me. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, so will I be rebuilding this thing completely from scratch? Not completely. Will I be taking out some of the existing exhibits and replacing them? Yes. Yes, I will. Will that mean that all of this is going to be drastically different? Yes, it will be. And I'm going to start that with my next build video. Now, like I said, you won't be seeing my... I'm going to upload this immediately, but you won't be seeing my next build video until like a week and a half from now. So, right around the 20th, I think. 8 days or so. But I think it's going to be an improvement, and I hope you come along and are excited for it, because what I plan to do, I plan on adding some more, some more terrain features, so it's not quite as generic. I plan on, it's like, I plan on holy hell, I've got baby binturongs, and I never noticed. How about that? I plan on unifying the theme, and I'll give you a. Let me fix this problem right quick, and I will talk to you about it while I'm doing so. Okay, old and bye-bye are old and bye-bye. They're getting rehomed. There we go. Now, these 4 low welfare. Why do they have low welfare? They have low welfare because they are stressed. Why are they stressed? Well, he's a juvenile. Okay, this is Wulong. Let's start with Poncho. Let me look. Okay. Poncho and Lefty are my adult Binturongs. They're fine. It's Wulong who is stressed, and he's stressed because it doesn't say. Probably because it was crowded in here, but it's not crowded in here anymore because I put his grandparents on the bus. So anyway, what I was going to say was that my plan does involve effectively tearing down parts of the zoo and rebuilding it. And I'm not going to be replacing the animals wholesale. You know, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is I've got a pronghorn antelope habitat, so I'm going to keep a pronghorn antelope habitat. Might not be in the same place, might not be looking the same, but it's definitely going to be there. No matter what, this zoo will always have pronghorn antelopes. It's always going to have binturongs. It's always going to have, you know, every other animal here will still be here. But what I might do, for example, is move the llamas over toward where the Galapagos tortoises are and the caimans, and then move the monkeys over across the street also. And for example, I might make this big area here all South American animals. I might move Africa over here, Asia over here. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do specifically, but that's basically what I'm going to do. And I hope you guys are up for it. I hope you guys understand. And, you know, I hope you come along with me on the journey. Do I do this often with franchise zoos? Yes, I do. When I'm playing for fun, this is what I do. This is how I play. But I just wanted to explain it to you all. And, you know, I also wanted to explain why I wasn't immediately adding the brand new animals, which, by the way, are still unavailable. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you liked what I did here, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I look forward to your feedback. And yeah, I will talk to you in the next video. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.